Welcome to day 18 of the challenge. Today we'll be doing a little bit of a slower, strong flow. Slow doesn't mean that it's easier, but just that the movements will be slowed down and we'll be holding a little bit longer. And in fact, you might find it more challenging in this way. Let's get started in Vajrasana, like I'm sitting here. And if you have a block and you need to sit on a block, feel free to do so. And if this is really uncomfortable, then you can sit in a different position. But I recommend lifting yourself up if you're in a cross-legged position. You'll see why in just a second. Bring your shoulders up to your ears on your inhale. And exhale, drop them down, just so we can feel the shoulders relax. Let's do it again. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, relax them down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your arms up. Make a V shape with your arms and make two fists. Knit your ribs in. And bring your hands to the back of your neck, but don't touch the hands to the neck. Just float them, fists facing each other. Then reach your arms back up to a V. Slowly take them back behind you as you internally rotate your arms, just like I'm doing here, and bring the fists together on the lower back without touching your lower back. Draw your shoulders back and down. Keep your core engaged. Extend your arms back so you're in a V shape back behind you. Then externally rotate your arms as you slowly reach your arms up. Make sure you're not clenching your fists too much. Then bring your hands to the back of your neck. Reach your arms back up to a V. Internally rotate as you slowly bring your arms back behind you. By now, you're probably starting to feel a burn in the shoulders. The fists are facing each other, the shoulders are back. Then bring it back to a V back behind you. Externally rotate the arms, reach them up, hands behind the back of the neck. And again, slowly bring them up. Internally rotate, slowly reach them back. Fists together without touching, almost there. Reach your arms straight back. Externally rotate as you reach the arms up, the hands to the back of the neck. Now interlace your hands, rest them on the back of the neck, and back bend. Open your elbows like elephant ears. And then round and curl. Keep your hands behind your head as you just make yourself into a little ball. Rise back up. Take a side bend to the right. Come back to center. Side bend left. Back to center. Reach the arms up and release them down. Come into tabletop. And press down through your left hand right in the center and reach your right arm up. Extend it up a little higher. And then weave your right arm through to the left. Set your right shoulder down. Crawl your left fingertips forward. Set the right side of your head down. Option to take your left arm into a half bind. Plant the left hand down. Slowly reach your right arm all the way up. And then take 3 big circles with your right arm. The next time the arm is up, keep it there. Inhale, exhale, table. Right hand down, left arm up. Reach it high. Keep your core engaged. Inhale. Exhale, weave your left arm through to the right. Crawl your right fingertips forward. Option to take your right arm into a half bind. Reach your right arm back up. Plant the hand down. Lift the left arm up and take big circles. The next time the arm is up, keep it there and bring it down to tabletop. Lower down onto your belly and take your arms down by your sides and rest your head on the ground. Keep your head down, keep your feet down, lift your arms up. Make 2 fists with your hands and bring the hands to the lower back, just like we did when we were sitting. This time it will be a little harder. You can keep your head down if you want. Reach your arms back into a V shape. Externally rotate as you reach your arms all the way forward. Bring the hands to the back of the neck, fists facing each other. Reach the arms forward into a V. Anchor your tailbone down. Internally rotate your arms as you slowly bring your arms back behind you and have your fists face each other on your lower back. Reach your arms back into a V shape. Externally rotate, reach your arms forward into a V. Hands to the back of the neck. Reach the arms straight forward, keep breathing. Internally rotate, reach your arms back behind you, make 2 fists. Reach your arms straight back, and then plant your hands underneath your shoulders and lift up for cobra, as high or low as you want. Lower back down to the ground. Press yourself up into table and round your spine for cat. Come back to neutral, tuck your toes, lift your knees and hips for down dog. Press your hands into the ground and push into the ground so that your shoulders move towards your ears. Your tailbone lifts higher. And bring your feet together and lift your right leg up. Bend your knee, open your hip. Straighten the right leg back out, square your hips. And step your right foot between your hands. Frame your front foot with both of your hands. And straighten out your right leg. Lengthen your spine. And fold over your right leg. Maybe you crawl your fingertips forward more. Press into the right big toe mound. Lift the inner arch of your right foot. Bend your right knee into low lunge. Walk your hands over to the left side for a wide-legged fold. So your toes are all facing the left side of the mat. Heels are aligned with each other. Lengthen your spine. And fold forward. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands back behind you. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Shift your weight into your toes. Lift your tailbone. Imagine you're trying to draw your kneecaps up into your thighs. So everything is engaged. Thighs are engaged. Glutes are engaged on your butt muscles. Good. Then bring your hands back under your shoulders and lift up halfway. Walk your hands to the front of the mat for low lunge. And rise up to high lunge. Reach your right arm back, twist right. Squeeze your hips, outer hips in towards each other. Spin open to warrior 2. Soften your shoulders, bend into your front knee, and imagine you're trying to drag your feet towards each other. Reach forward, we're going to make our way into half moon. Lift your left leg up and left arm up. Right hand on the ground. Flex your left foot. You can stay here, or if you want to bend your left knee and grab onto your foot, you can do that as well for a Chapasana variation. Slowly extend your left leg back, left arm up. And standing splits, left hand down, left leg goes up as you spin your left hip down. And step back to low lunge, step back into plank. Lower down onto your forearms, keep your palms flat. And walk your feet in for dolphin, but don't go really close. Keep it kind of a long dolphin. Then shift forward and shift back. These are called dolphin push-ups. Shift forward, shift back. We're strengthening the shoulders, forward, back. Keep going. Let's do 5 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now hold dolphin. Walk your feet in a little bit more. Lift your tailbone. Press into the ground so that your shoulders lift away, or your chest lifts away from the ground and your shoulders go towards your ears. Walk your feet back to a forearm plank. Lower your hips down. Lift your chest. Untuck your toes. Keep your toes untucked. Lift your hips up off the ground. Breathe. Knit your ribs in. Press your forearms into the ground so you lift away from the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Lift your chest. Now we'll come back up into a forearm plank. Lift your hips up, tuck your toes. Press up into high plank and downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee, open your hip. Straighten the left leg back out and step your left foot between your hands. Fingers frame your front foot. Now straighten your left leg. Lift and lengthen your spine and walk your hands forward and fold. Press into the left big toe mound. Lift the inner arch of your left foot. Bend your left knee. Walk your hands over to the right side for a wide-legged fold. Lengthen the spine. Option to interlace the hands behind your back and fold forward. Otherwise, just fold with your hands down. If you have your hands interlaced, try to keep the palms together. Engage your thighs, so draw your kneecaps up. And then release your hands down if they're not already down. Lift up halfway. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Low lunge. Rise up to high lunge. Take your left arm back. Twist. Imagine like you're trying to drag your left foot and your right foot towards each other. Feel that hugging in, that engagement. Reach your arms further apart. Breathe. Good. Swivel open to warrior 2. We're going to reach forward and come into half moon. Left hand on the ground, right arm up, right leg up. Flex the right foot. Make sure your right leg isn't falling back behind you. You want to keep it slightly forward to keep the glutes engaged. Option to bend your right knee and grab onto your foot for Ardha Chandra Chapasana. If it feels like too soon to do something like this, then don't. Everyone's bodies are different on different days. Re-extend the foot if you have it. Put your right hand down. Standing splits. Now slowly step back to low lunge. Plant your hands. Step back into plank. Lower down onto your forearms. And lower your hips all the way down. Untuck your toes. And lift your chest for Sphinx. Keep your toes untucked. Lift your hips up. Option to try to lift your right foot for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Left foot. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Hold. Lower your hips down. Lift your chest. Tuck your toes. Lift your thighs up. Come back up onto your hands. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat and stand all the way up. Hands to your heart. Lift your left leg up. Cross your left ankle over right thigh, figure 4. So we did this yesterday. Sit low. 3 options. You can stay here. You could take your right arm back, left arm forward, twist to the right. Or you can hook your left elbow over the inner left foot and bring your hands together. If your hands are together, try to twist a little more. Get the thumbs to align with the center of the chest. Good. Then come back to center. Rise up for a one-legged mountain. And set your foot down and your arms down. Breathe. In through your nose, out of your mouth. Bring your hands to your heart. Lift your right leg up. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh and sit low. Either stay, twist to your left, or hook your right elbow and twist to your left. So you hook the right elbow over the sole of the foot, right in the arch. Slowly come back to center. Reach the arms up. Lift the right leg up. Set your foot down, arms down by your side. Stand tall. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Let's take a few moments here to fold. You can just stay how you are. You can grab onto your ankles from behind and tuck your elbows behind your knees and fold in half. Straighten the legs. Shift your weight forward. Your shoulder blades move apart from each other as your head drops down. And then release your hands. Walk back out to down dog. And we'll make our way into a seat. So if you want, you can take your hands wide, bend your knees, and bounce and come right into a seat. Or you can sit down another way. Come all the way into a seat and onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Then set your feet down, feet together, knees wide. Rest your hands on your belly or rest your arms overhead. Grab onto your elbows or forearms or wrists or make a cactus shape. Relax your jaw. If this feels great, you can stay here. Or you can bring your knees up, extend your legs long, release your arms down by your sides, close your eyes, relax your shoulders down. Maybe lift your chest and move your shoulder blades together under your back. Let go of any drama in the body, any tension that the body is holding on to. It's just you and your breath. Begin to lift your arms up and reach them overhead. And take a full body stretch. Point the toes forward. Then bend your knees. Bring your knees into your chest and rock yourself up to a seat. Let's bring the palms together. Let's bow together in gratitude for this practice. Congratulations on making it to and finishing day 18. We are going to continue on. We've got just a few-ish more classes left in this month. Well, we've got 11 more, but they're going to be great. Stay with it. I hope you're feeling awesome. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and I'll see you tomorrow.